Hey, welcome back. This is Steve AZ 711, and this is house update again. I'll put it somewhere in the video. I'm sitting next to what I call my fireplace. It's nothing more than a space heater. I got it surrounded by blocks, as you can see. A lot of times I put stuff on here to heat it up before I use it. It's pretty cold outside. I guess it's in the middle 30s. It isn't that cold, but it's supposed to get down to 20 in 2 days, so probably won't be getting much work done in the 20s. Anyway, I found this liquid nails. I've used liquid nails in the past, and this is probably one of the more heavy-duty type liquid nails that they make. I went for this. Now, I've never used this before, but I grabbed a couple tubes of this because I have a bathtub I'm putting in, and we'll go over to that in a minute. And this stuff, I was reading some of the specifications, and not only is the strength much better, but this stuff, I believe, flows at 22 or 20 degrees. So you can get it out of your caulking gun when the temperatures are very low, which is a good thing. So anyway, I don't really have to heat this up. I just have it here to remind me I got to get to that part. I'm going to use this to glue my shims to the concrete floor that are under the tub. So let's go over to the tub and I'll show you what's going on after I warm my knees up, my hands a little bit. Okay, well, the bathtub is in. I have it filled with water. I have had it filled now and let it sit for 24 hours just to see how it was going to do, and maybe to add a little weight to it before I finish putting the shims, which I'm going to glue in. I have it attached to the block with Tapcon screws, and I also have a I'll call it support board running the length of it. It is also attached with Tapcons and adhesive glue, a different kind other than what I'm going to use today. So let me show you some of the trials I've had with this thing. Well, I'm telling you, this has taken me a long time to get to this point, only because, first of all, I was unable to get it to hold water, which was nothing more than a matter of this adjustment right here, and I didn't have the plunger adjusted down far enough. I had the lever working real nice. It'd snap up and snap down like it's supposed to, and when I finally got it to hold water, I found it snaps down really nice, and when you go up, you feel it's just solid. So when you get that solid feel to it, then that means your plunger is at the bottom of its travel. And there's plenty of YouTube videos out there showing you how to pull this out and put it back in. I'm going to drain the water today, so I don't want to do that at the moment, because what I want to do is when I drain the water, I want to check for any kind of leaks down here around the plumbing or whatever. And that's what's been my dilemma so far. Okay, what I had the most trouble with was a little seepage around the fittings. Now, I didn't have too much trouble with this one right here, and it tightened up real well, but this one down here, which is trap fitting, screws on, and I got the trap that is flexible, so because I knew I'd have to be positioning my tub, and so that's what I use, is one of these flexible traps. And this fitting here, I was having a really tough time tightening it up. Same thing is right down here. That was just an example. Here I've got a spare one. This is the second spare, I think. I ruined one already. So no matter what I did, I mean, I put my hands on it, I got cut up pretty good. Tightened it up as much as I could with my hands, this ring here. Then I tried to get a wrench on it. I tried this wrench. I had another wrench, a bigger one, and I couldn't get that down in there to work properly. Heck of a time, and it was just dripping enough. I mean, I couldn't leave it the way it was. It was just either I was going to have to make it all a solid connection, go back, get some more fittings, and then glue it in, and then worry about lining it up with the pipe here. But what I found to tighten the leak up with, believe it or not, is a strap wrench. I guess that's what you'd call it. And the strap fits down into slot and goes down through the slot and goes down through the handle, and you put it around the fitting, which I was able to do a lot easier than a regular wrench. Anyway, I got it around this fitting here. Let me do this off camera so I can get it tight. Anyway, I was able to get it something like that. Now I've got this wrench turned upside down, so this is actually to loosen the fitting. You turn the wrench over and it would be to tighten it. But anyway, I was able to get that on there and tweak it just that little bit, which stopped the leak. And I'm real happy with it. What I'm going to do is give away a chance to win one of these. It'll be similar to this one, not exactly like this one. This is a very old model, I guess, and the strap's almost ready to break. But on Amazon giveaways, there will be a chance to win one of these. Steve AZ 711. So that's about the way it is. I'm going to get over here, get my knees warm again. You know how old people are, their knees get cold, don't work as well. To what I call my fireplace. Maybe go get myself a carbonated caffeine beverage. Keep me going. And yeah, you guessed it. This is Steve AZ 711 saying thanks for subscribing, thanks for watching, and until the next video, yep.